Welcome to rSlash Choosing Beggars, where OP cost his company hundreds of thousands of dollars. On this next post, OP gets a message from someone who stopped associating with his friend group to, quote, pursue a richer life. Hi, sorry to message you out of the blue. How are you doing? Can I ask a favor of you? Hey man, long time no speak. All good here, thanks. How are things on your end? And sure, what's up? Well, this is a bit random, but I'm in a little bit of debt and I know you have some more cash at the moment. So I was wondering if you could give me some? I can lend you some money if you're able to pay me back, but I'm not rolling in it at the moment, lol. I have to pay you back? Come on, man, I thought that we were mates. Is that a joke? No, I thought that we were mates. Obviously not. Honestly, this post is kind of refreshing. There's no guilt trip, no manipulation. It's just, hey, you've got money. Can I have some? I want it. I like money. Hey man, I saw your artwork and I gotta say, I really love it. I know you mainly work with album covers and stuff, but I was wondering if you feel like branching out a little. I might have a very lucrative opportunity for you. Thanks for the support, man. What do you have in mind? No worries, man. Are you familiar with NFTs? I've got a basic understanding of them. I never really got the hype behind them though. Lol, that's okay. There's a lot of doubters out there. Basically, I was wondering what you think about collabing on making one of the hottest NFT collections of 2022. I know a few guys in some pretty big NFT Discord servers that could generate a lot of hype for this. Obviously, they've got to look good too, but a lot of people just buy them for the hype. The main idea me and my team are running with right now is called Elongated Aliens. 250 custom cartoon aliens styled on Elon Musk, each with unique features. Okay, I'd be happy to work on that, but 250 pieces? That could take me a few months. Nah, don't worry about it. We only need a base alien template and then a few assets that can be randomly added to them, like hats, smiles, accessories, etc. Do you think you could do that? Certainly, that certainly sounds doable, but are there any legal issues with using Elon's likeness? Nah, don't worry about that, it's decentralized. I'm gonna send you an invite link to the Discord. Okay, nice. I assume you're familiar with my prices, right? Actually, I want to offer an alternative solution to that. Instead of paying you a flat fee, we're willing to offer you one of the highest rarity aliens and a further 3 medium rarity aliens. They're gonna start at 0.07 Ethereum, which is about $265, and that's the absolute minimum. With our current forecast, we could reach our first 1 Ethereum sale roughly 450 days after launch. I'm gonna have to turn down that offer, as good as it sounds. I want to be paid in cash because money's kind of tight right now. No disrespect, man, but I'd prefer to work with an artist who has a stake in the project, thereby ensuring its quality. The better your work is, the more you earn. I understand your concern, but like all the projects I work on, as long as I'm paid, my work will be up to a high standard. It's alright, if you don't believe in the project, then you don't have to work with us. It's not that I don't believe in the project, I just don't like taking risks on things that I know very little about. I'm usually not in a position where I'm asked to be paid with my own artwork. People didn't understand Apple, Facebook, or Microsoft when they started out either. I'm talking to another artist from India who says that she'll do it for 2 aliens. But since I love your work so much, I want to work with you. Please understand the opportunity that you're missing out on here. LMAO, shut the F up. This has to be a troll. Screenshotting this for later, you're gonna look really stupid. Have a nice day. This is the equivalent of going to McDonald's and saying, hello, I would like 1 Big Mac, large fries, and a large Coke, please. And then the person at the register gives you your food and they say, okay, that'll be, $10 or whatever. And you say, oh, well, instead of paying you with money, I'll just pay you with these French fries. And then just walk off with the hamburger and Coke. I guess in this instance, NFT stands for no f***ing thanks. Alright, do you have a set or approximate budget for the logo? Meh, not really. We'll buy whatever we like, but I can't promise that I'll like anything, lol. You think that I'm gonna make logos for you in the hope that you'll be interested in using them? You're paying for my time, man. You can hire me to make your logos or not. Our next Reddit post is from Imebreaker. 'Twas the night before my resignation. I was brainwashed at an early age that loyalty and hard work would add countless zeros to your paycheck. I remained optimistic after receiving year after year of 3% raises and working on holidays. I missed my children's first steps, their school functions, and other life events so I could make the CEO more money. After the passing of my stepfather and my boss calling me during the funeral asking me to troubleshoot an issue while my mom cried on my shoulder, enough was enough. I changed companies and made a personal pledge to put family first and my career a distant third or fourth. Fast forward to present day. I find myself as the cornerstone of our department. Many of our clients' processes are automated through custom API, which I developed. I maintained a thorough documentation library on how to support the API, the reports, and all of its dependencies. I've offered to train backup so that everything doesn't depend on me. My manager told me, "No way, we would never do anything to lose you." Up until now, life was good. At the beginning of December, one of our clients, called ABC Company, was audited by the government and they were found to be out of compliance. They hired my company to regain their compliance by the end of the year or risk fines near $750,000. ABC Company dragged their feet getting us the information that we needed to start the work. I saved my vacation days so I can take the week between Christmas and New Year's off. I spend it with my kids to make up for all the time that I lost when I worked when they were younger. This time is very precious to me. Last week and this week, I've been notifying the project manager and my manager about my time off. I let them know that I would need ABC Company's information soon so I could start on it. I offered to work extra hours to ensure that my piece would be finished prior to Christmas Eve. On Tuesday, my manager called me and told me that ABC Company finally sent the data over that I requested over 2 weeks ago. He looked beaten because he knew what was about to happen. I asked him, who should I walk through the project because I'm off after Christmas? My manager said, "I'm sorry, but I have to ask you to work. I declined your time off next week." I asked, what happens to my vacation time? My boss says, "I'm sorry, you know the rules. Use it or lose it. I fought for you, but HR wouldn't budge." I drafted my resignation letter immediately after the call, set it to delayed delivery on Monday at 8 a.m., and closed up shop. ABC Company will have to pay $700,000 because nobody knows how to program the system since there's no backup. Our other clients will be expecting their monthly, quarterly, and annual reports within the first week of January. No one knows how to do this at my company except me. I was involved in 6 projects that involve extensive API and reporting, and now those projects are dead in the water. 7 clients prepaid for API and automation upgrades in Q1 of 2022. I don't know what'll happen to those. Please remember, family first. You never get that time back. And then OP shares the text conversation between him and his manager, sent on Friday. "Hope you have a great Christmas." Then, the following conversation starts on Monday, right after OP sends out his resignation letter. "OP, please call me as soon as you can. I received your email. I understand that you're upset, but resigning is not the best choice in this circumstance. OP, I've been your friend for 5 years. I'm asking you as a friend, not as a manager, to reconsider and call me. Let's talk about this." Then, 2 hours later, "Hey, you made your points. You can have today off if you call me and let me know when we can expect you tomorrow, but you need to call me." Then, another 2 hours later, "This is ridiculous. Do you know what your actions are going to do to the company? To me? You made your point. Just call me and we'll figure out your vacation. But we need you to come into work." The client sent over corrupt files and Blank followed your documentation to manually process it. Blank tried to use Python and he said that he can't see their daily reports. You gotta help us here. Call me. Dude, log back in and help fix this stuff. Name your price. The government cannot see these reports. The client is gonna hit us with huge fines. They wanna know if the report will be complete by January 6th. Family is important, but we're talking about people's jobs on the line here. Hey boss, I'll be happy to return to work for $80 an hour with a $5,000 immediate sign-on bonus and 6 weeks paid time off. Oh, and a 12-month guarantee. Send that to me in writing and I'll start immediately. Come on, this is ridiculous. I don't even get paid that much. Why do you think you deserve this much? Quit being so full of yourself. Be a team player, log in, and save the company. Pick up your phone. I need to know what reports are due next week. We don't want to be fined. You're not even giving a counteroffer? Every hours the dailies are down, that's $1,000 per state. Blank doesn't know how to fix this. I don't know how much clearer I need to be. Log back in, fix his mistake, get this done, and be a team player. We're family too, you know. Please stop calling my dad. He has nothing to do with this. You can call me all you want, but do not call my emergency contacts. I resigned. I didn't die. We had to make sure that you were okay. Congrats, OP. You cost the firm $19,000. You taught us a lesson. Now pick up the phone so we can talk about a reasonable offer. But you need to fix this daily report thing right now. That is your priority. Pick up the phone. HR wants to conduct their exit interview. OP, these are your priorities. 1. Fix the daily reports. 2. Complete the Blank API. 3. Provide the January 6 reports. 4. Train Blank to be your backup. How much time will it take you to fix the dailies? I need to tell Blank. What are you talking about? To be 100% clear, I resigned today. I don't have priorities or projects. I am no longer an employee. If you would like me to return, I gave you my offer. There was once a time when a 2-week notice would be given before you resigned. Maybe you should be a better businessman and give us 2 weeks. OP, we all need to make sacrifices. You have to sacrifice 1 week of vacation so we can fix some stuff around this department. Next year, maybe you won't ask off for this week until closer to December and you know what the workload is. You gambled and you lost. Just laugh it off and log on. Let's get these daily reports fixed. Let's fix Blank and let's get this department fixed. Pick up your phone. It's me, OP. We need to know what it's going to take to fix the daily reports. A $19,000 fine per hour is going to murder us. OP, answer your phone. Answer your phone! For $10,000, I'll fix your daily reports issue and train the team how to run it so it doesn't happen again. Nobody is familiar with Python or understands Alteryx or SSIS. I can train them all using my existing documentation. The answers are all there. I can fix the daily reports tonight to avoid further issues and train the team for the rest of the week. But I will not do any work on this other project or provide any information about recurring reports. Is this some kind of joke? Your documentation doesn't have the answer. We've been through it. The big boss is laughing at your $10,000 request. You already cost us $32,000 today. You want to squeeze out another $10,000? You got greedy over Christmas. Okay, $10,000, fix the daily reports, train the team, do the Blank project, and run the recurring reports for January. Deal? Then we're done. That's a generous offer, but I'm firm on my demands. But I'm telling you, you don't even need me. The answer is in the documentation. Then where is it? If you were a true person of your word, you would tell us and save the company. Save your coworkers. Save their paychecks and their bonuses. So for people who don't understand how this works, let's suppose that you own a car manufacturing company and you just make cars all day, and you have a contract with another company that, let's say, makes wheels. And your contract states that they have to supply a certain amount of wheels every single day. You can actually set up your contract so that if they don't give you the wheels, then you can't produce cars because you don't have wheels for your cars. So you can actually bill the wheel company every single day that they don't supply what they're contractually obligated to supply. That is what's going on here. And then OP posted an update. Throughout the day, the manager and CEO sent me a barrage of texts and phone calls. One of my coworkers found the documentation and fixed the daily reports. Later in the afternoon, he was served corrective action because he was accountable for processing corrupted files and he didn't find the documentation faster. He told me the manager, HR, and the CEO spent all night finding evidence to pin the blame on him. I told him to get his resume up to date. Around 3 p.m., I got a phone call from a new number. It was the business manager for ABC Company. I explained the delay, the issue with the full week of paid time off, and the text messages and phone calls from my boss. I explained the entire situation to her. She told me a completely different story. According to her, my manager and CEO called her earlier to tell her that I quit and that I was stalling the project as ransom to obtain more money. I explained how they were obviously lying and I am not actively trying to return to work. After I learned how they treat their employees, I have no interest in going back there. She asked me what I was asking for to return to my former company. She told me that she would call back in an hour, and she told me not to respond to any more texts from my manager or CEO. Meanwhile, the CEO of my old company sent me a text that said, "Did the client call you? Did she give you a piece of her mind?" Then my manager sent me a text that said, "I bet that client is going to make you personally pay that fine." The client called me back and asked, "What do you need to finish this project? Software, data, tools, what?" I gave her a list of everything I need. I also answered other questions related to the project. She said, "Here's the plan. We're going to offer you a contract to finish this report for us by the end of the year for double the hourly rate that you asked. If you can finish it by the end of the year, we'll give you a signing bonus. After the new year, we'll see where we are staffing-wise, and maybe we can find you a spot, but there's no guarantee, especially if you don't do the project. Is that a deal?" I agreed to the terms. She also explained, "Don't worry, legal checked out the contract, and there's a clause stating that if your old job can't perform the function they agreed to do, then we can outsource it to a third party and charge them for the time. So that means I can hire you to do this job and bill them for your time." So in the end, they ended up paying OP anyways. Wow. Actually, they paid all those fines and they paid OP's rate at double the rate that he was asking for. Man, modern day companies would literally rather spend hundreds of thousands of dollars in fines than pay one of their employees $10K. That was rSlash Choosing Beggars, and if you like this content, check out my podcast where I publish the exact same episodes. Also, hit that subscribe button because I put out new Reddit videos every single day.